Hello, YouTube fam. How y'all doing? It's your Uncle Tim. This is Uncle Tim Rants and Reviews, a channel where I rant and I review. There was a whole debacle with me being basically told that, I need to slow it down, man. A lot of people react, you whipped, man. What type of man listen to his woman and tell him what he's supposed to do? That sound beta male stuff. No, that sound like a grown-ass man listening and compromising. Bro, you can't sit here and tell somebody else that you blowing a ton of money is not hurting all of us, man. You know what? That's what marriage is. Marriage is not just you and this person over here. Y'all together. So you got to think together, man. You may have your shit where it is that you do, but when it start affecting the other person and the other people, man, you really got to start thinking about what the hell you doing and how to make shit work and make it better for everybody, man. You know what? That's the thing that a lot of people don't understand, man. People say, hey, man, maybe you want to check your mental health issues, man. Maybe you want to think, and see if you're depressed or you going through something. Man, you know what? I'm always going through some shit. And I'm going to be honest. That's one thing about being alive. You're going to always go through some shit. You're going to always feel some kind of way. You're going to always think about some shit a certain type of way. And I'm just being honest because that's how it works. You're going to think about shit from a whole grown-ass man or a whole grown-ass woman standpoint or a whole-ass tablecloth sitting in the corner comment or something. I don't know. At this particular point in time, I'm thinking to a lot of people, look, it's okay not to have all your shit together. But it's okay to have the shit that's supposed to be together. Again, as far as toys, I don't know what I want to collect. I collect it all. That's the fun of it. That's who I was ever since I was a kid. That's the joy of it for me. The joy of it for me is doing what I do and it putting a smile on my face, man. Like I tell you, I bought more gym shoes, man. Shit. I love doing that. When you got a little extra money in your pocket and you don't have to spend it on this when you thought you had to, you're going to buy yourself some treats. And that's what I've been doing. Man, you got to look at it like this. My wife said, hey, where all this money coming from? I said, out of my pocket. Boy, I shouldn't have said that, boy. She checked that shit quick. But I'm going to say this, man. I'm going to say it. It's nothing wrong with a person bringing you back to reality. Having a reality check, man. See, a lot of you all say, man, I ain't gonna let nobody tell me what to do. There ain't somebody telling you what to do. When people see problems, man, it's best that people address the damn problem instead of letting you keep on doing the same shit. Man, it's just like me outside buying car after car. I had a friend, motherfucker had a limo sitting outside. I said, what we doing? What we doing? We getting chauffeurs licenses and we gonna go up to the airports and, take people home for a certain price. And he was like, damn, I ain't even think of that. I was like, man, are we going to rent it out on the weekends? Take people around and do shit, man, rent it out for prom. I'm like, what's going on? I'm like, dude, what are we about to do? This is what people don't understand. Sometimes when you buy something, you don't always have an idea what the hell you're going to do with it. And see, this is what people don't understand. That's the biggest issue. A lot of times when we buy shit, we don't know what the hell we're going to do with it, where we're going to place it. A lot of times, all of us do impulse buying. You be like, man, they got 20 of them left, man. There's like, line up now, man, because if you ain't the one, man. I was in a store once, and the people were like, man, we only got 20 left. Line up and get them before they all gone, man. And I'm like, what the hell I'm lining up for, man? I went over there, lined up, and this and that. They had shoes and shit, and I'm like, damn, I don't even want the shoes, but damn, everybody lined up. So I got a pair, I wore the hell out of them for about a year and a half. Dress shoes, I wore the shit out of them shoes. They were sharp. But see, I didn't want them at first, but you don't know sometimes what you do want. And sometimes you see shit that you want, but you wasn't thinking about it at the time. So when it actually clicks in, you go and buy it. And that's what I've been doing. I'm buying the shit that I want. I'm buying the shit that I couldn't buy. I'm not saying that my parents couldn't afford to buy me stuff. That ain't what I'm saying. I'm saying my family wasn't able to afford the way I buy stuff. Now, I may have got a toy once a week, again, $5.99 to like $9.99. That was a lot of money back then. Now think about it. The toy price doubled. Is what it is. This is what we doing. This is what we pushing. This is how we seeing it. And this is how we should keep seeing it, man. Keep doing what it is that you do. Don't let nobody shoot you down and tell you this ain't, feasible or your idea don't make sense. My wife just said, hey, look, I just want to really touch bases with you. I want to see if you're okay. If this a cry for help, and then, I'm like, no, it ain't a cry for help. I said, shit, it was more like finding deals, and I was losing my mind. I haven't felt shit like this before. And like I said, ever since, the 90s and, 2000s, fam, it hasn't been like this in a very long time. The days of KB Toys and Toys R Us, man, I'm talking about back then, where you was just finding shit. Spawn wasn't super duper expensive. He was like $10. I'm like, man, shit was good. Marvel toys were like 5 for 10, 3 for 10, 4 for 10. Shit, when it got really bad, they started doing 6 for 10. It was what it was, man. You enjoyed it. And this is what a lot of us are doing now. I call it gravy, man. You done had turkey. This is the damn gravy. This is the actual gravy. You finding all the shit that you looking for. And it should keep being that way, man. Keep living your best life. Keep living your dream self, man. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm doing what I do. Man, I ain't letting nobody worry me with shit, man. You got to do what the hell you got to do, man. At the end of the day, somebody going to be mad at you about some shit you doing. Do you worry about it? Hell no. You just keep pushing. I make videos about it. My whole thing is shit. I'm going to give you something to talk about. You may not like what the hell I say, but I'm going to give your ass something to talk about. You be like, see, this motherfucker right here. See, he just won't let shit go. Sometimes you got to let shit go. Man, I ordered some coats, man. And, every year I got to order a coat. Like, coats don't stay the same way, in my opinion. Something about everything changes. Either something moves around, shapes around, things just change. And that's what I say. I buy different things, man. I go about buying stuff, man. You got to be happy in your skin. Don't let nobody else worry you, man. People worrying you, telling you what the hell you doing wrong and what you should be doing better. Man, I'm going to tell you something. I don't give a damn what these people are saying. At the end of the day, nobody pay my damn salary. Nobody gave me no money. Nobody doing too much shit for me. So I got to do what I got to do, man. It's real. Man, please. Nobody hear me. Just not. Sometimes when you tell the truth doesn't sound like what people want it to sound like. They want it to sound like you over there just making up shit. You just talking. You feeling yourself. You feeling some kind of way about something being said, man. Like I said, I hear with Cody with a K, he talking about doing a $10,000 video game setup. Like whereas he have a collection that's $10,000. And like I said, I got a lot of video games. And, if you add all that shit up, I got a lot of consoles. You add some of that shit up. My whole thing is everything adds up. It's not hard to have $1,000, comic book collection. That's, honestly, if you buy books, you buy good books, like I said, shit, go up in value. You got a Funko Pop collection. Shit, it's easy to have $1,000 Funko Pop collection. It is. Just like it's easy to have damn near $1,000 cologne collection or watch collection or hat collection, or I'm not saying $1,000 hat collection, but it's easy to have a $500 hat collection. Hats are expensive. Just like with the shoes. Shoes are expensive. Most shoes for grown men are not $10 and $20. So, you know what? A little of this could be depression, but you know what? All of us are depressed at one point in time. We all go through depression. We all go through days where, we just don't want to get out of bed, shit going on, you feeling some kind of way. you know, you just feeling like rolling over and saying, look, I'm going to go right back to sleep. Ain't shit wrong with that. Like I said, ain't shit wrong with none of that. We got to keep thinking about all that. Man, I don't know who we letting talk to us telling us we shouldn't be doing certain shit, man. You do what it is you need to do. But till later, fam, thank you for watching. Peace out.